Hey guys, I want to show you this projector that I got today, and the only reason why I am in such low light is because of the fact you can't see this projector in high light. But this is the box. It's a basic mini projector. It says it's super bright, LED technology, lasts for 20,000 hours, projects up to a 60-inch projection, and it conveniently has inputs for USB, audio, video, and SD, as well as the HDMI port. First off, what I will say is that the power connection cable is extremely short. And if my camera will focus. Come on. There we go. Okay, so on the back you have the infrared receiver for the remote, as well as a VGA and HDMI. On the side you have the SD card, the audio, video, and USB. And on the other side you have the power connection and the headphone port. On the top you have basic buttons for enter, left, right, which is pretty much up and down, or what you want to call it, for selecting in the menu, as well as input, escape, and the power button is on top. On the front you'll see the lens, as well as a little rubbery lens cap. And on the bottom you have an information sticker, and there's a port, I don't want to call it a port, there's a hole right here where you can actually put it on a projector. A tripod, sorry. This one is not as great as one of the other ones that I have reviewed, but it would be okay for watching movies and be great for kids, but it doesn't offer a lot of clarity. I'm getting it warmed up right now. I'm hooking my Android box up to it, and we're going to start projecting on the wall as soon as it comes on. The remote that it comes with is pretty simple. Menu input, zoom, there's left and right buttons, up, down. My unit has a little bit of a humming sound. If I tilt it one way or another, it kind of stops, but if I set it straight, it buzzes. Can you hear that? So I think the fan is a little messed up. And the front lens, it rotates to do focus with. So here I am. Alright, that's about as clear as I can get it. I am probably 8 or 9 feet away from the wall over there, and I'm going to cut my other light off. And I'm going to zoom in so you can see. This does not have widescreen on it. It's pretty much just a 4:3 ratio. And where is my other box? If you select the input button, it gives you the PC, the audio, video, USB, or SD card. I'm going to real quickly go to USB so you can see the quality of the screen there, because it does have a menu that pops up. And it's okay there. The big words, I guess you can see a little bit better than smaller words, but if you have any of those items on your USB, you'll be able to listen to, see. So let's go back to the HDMI, and I have this hooked up to an Android box just to let you know. And I'm about 10 feet away, and it's kind of hard to read the words on here. That says Kodi, K-O-D-I. That says Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Skype, WhatsApp. I'm not sure what that says. Apptide. And settings. This says settings, file manager, media, browser, and apps. And you can barely see it. And I've got it focused as well as I can focus it. It just gets blurrier. So, if it comes to you doing a project or a demo or something and you needing to project words, I would very seriously rethink making your text small, because obviously you can read it if it's big text, but if it's small you can't. If it comes to watching a video or something, it's pretty good. I will load up Netflix, and let's just find something to watch real quick. Actually, we'll go back. I had earbuds playing, or earbuddies. I'm going to hide that. It has a pretty loud speaker on it. I'm going to turn it up. It's pretty loud. And when you're watching a movie, the screen is decently... the quality's pretty decent on it. That's, I guess, what I would say. But it's not good for reading little text. So let's go back. If you look over in this area, that is the description of the movie. This top says Air Buddies, but to be honest, I cannot make out a word of that from back here. And I have perfect vision, but I cannot make out a word of the description. If Golden Retriever, that's about all I can read. So let's go back. We'll go to a browser. And up there it says Amazon.com, but you really can't read it. Come on. See, with larger words, like these right here, you can read it just fine. What to wear to work now, and actually, yeah, that's still a little bit on the blurry side. But let's scroll down. That says Ninja Turtles. If I stay Transformers, I think, it's still very, very blurry. And I'll mess with my, say that again, my focus. It's still as focused as I'm going to get it. What other customers are looking at right now? That's what that says. I could barely read it as well. This text right here is pretty blurry. I can't make out anything from there or there. But as I said, when it comes to actually watching videos, that's pretty much the best thing this projector is made for. It doesn't offer good clarity when it comes to text.
In that tiny moment before the next song, we've already studied millions, so you get the perfect one.
So there you go. It's a mini review of this LCD projector. I'm going to give it about 4 stars because it's not a bad projector, and it does work. It's good for watching movies, pretty much. I would very seriously not try to do small text on it, but it's good for movies and videos. It does have a little bit of a buzzing sound, which other models or other, projectors may not. It might just have a little defect in mine, but it's a decent projector. I will say it says it projects up to a 60-inch screen, or up to 60 inches on the wall, and I'm bringing it as far back as I can in my room. Let me focus it. I'm not exactly sure how big that is. It looks to be about 5 feet across, but that's not how they actually measure screens. They measure it diagonally. But I am literally about 12 feet away from it, and that's how large it is. If you get closer, of course, it gets smaller. One of my other projectors that I have it about 4 foot away from the wall, and it projects a large, very large image, but this one is quite small. So overall, about 4 stars. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope I have influenced you in your decision-making process.